Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Ichiro Suzuki stands in as he looks at ball one here. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Kyle Seager will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. Adam Lind gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
And a dive, but he's back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in steps trouble in the person of David Ortiz, the DH. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the... Devin Travis comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a liner. Foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, we see this all the time. Guys get up 0-2, and they start getting cute, and then they wind up walking the guy.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly by Davis. Throw to first to be in plenty of time, and Jimenez is looking sharp now. 2 away. Josh Donaldson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Pierce is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Jose Bautista will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out, and that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. 1 away. Mark Trumbo is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Chris Davis.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Justin Smoke strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. On the ground up the middle, there is Seager. And taken in out there for the first out. Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside and low, 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, catcher
Dominic Jeffries is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now. 3-2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Troy Tulowitzki is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. In under the hands with the fastball, it's 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Kevin Pillar gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Grounded back up the middle. Seager has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as Matt Wieters steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1-2-3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. In there, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. 1 away here to begin the third. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps the dangerous Ichiro.
Suzuki.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now. Kyle Seager digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back at it now is Jimenez as he's able to jump ahead in the count quickly here. 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Pierce scoops it up, and he's retired. 1 away. Devin Travis will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. In the air to straightaway right. Trumbo on the run. Oh, and he botches it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Coming to the plate now, Michael Saunders. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. To 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He pulls this one into right. Trumbo is there. Let's see if they test it. Now a long throw home, and he is in there. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Adam Lind, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And on one pitch, he's retired. David Ortiz is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. There is Travis. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now.
Left fielder
Jose Bautista is into the box. Reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far for Baltimore. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Justin Smoke is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding into the box, A.J. Pollock. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Dominic Jeffries will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Pierce. Throw gets him 2 down. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Steve Pierce heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the pitch on 2-2. To short. to his right, Tulowitzki. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. At the plate, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Tulowitzki is right there. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. Chris Davis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. No runs, no hits, one error thus far for Baltimore. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Kevin Pillar comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Center fielder, Kevin.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He'll throw down to first, one away. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Left side of the infield into the shift. Pierce has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Devin Travis will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Matt Wieters. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-0.
2-0.
3-0 now.
And from where I'm sitting, this guy looks to be a guy that's starting to rush out there now. It might not be a bad idea for the catcher to try and slow him down a bit.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth.
Up next for the
Ichiro Suzuki will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to Smoke. It's a double play. Kyle Seager will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Pillar. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, first baseman.
A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. 6th home run on the season for him as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Michael Saunders will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the sixth.
Right fielder, Michael.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. Josh Donaldson will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now, 3-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Bautista at the track, the wall. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Ichiro ranging back. Gone! Back-to-back homers.
Now batting, left fielder.
A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
The catcher, number
Dominic
17.
Jeffries strides in, grounded out his last time through. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the
Troy
shortstop,
Tulowitzki
number 2.
will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. David Ortiz is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Now
Brett
pitching for the
Cecil
Blue
is
Jays.
on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away.
Left fielder,
Jose Bautista will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Cecil's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Steve Pierce strides in, grounded out his last time through. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the... Kevin Pillar will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now, 3-2. Swing and a high chopper. And a rather easy first out. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Devin Travis will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Devin Travis.
Line toward the alley in left center, and Ichiro can't get it, a base hit. Now at the plate, Michael Saunders. He singled his last time up.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. We're in the 7th now, 4-1 our score to this point. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mark Trumbo will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Joaquin Benoit will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Squared that one up just a little late. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Grounder down the line at 3rd. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Chris Davis will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Matt Wieters comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. Jay Happ will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Dribbled back toward the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Ichiro Suzuki stands in now, looking to get on base any way he can.
Yeah, Matt, he's just got to focus here on getting a good pitch to hit or finding some other way to just keep this line moving.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. A man on third with 2 down. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Ready to take his hacks again, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit back toward the mound. Seager fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him, 2 down. A.J. Pollock ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
A windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Kyle Seager, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
A 1 pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
Adam Lind will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Pedro Aguilera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get...
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Roberto Ozuna is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out from that bullpen. And they're playing pepper with the left side of the infield as here's a ground ball to third now. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. David Ortiz makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Tulowitzki settles under it near second, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.